I've got a story that I want to do a follow-up on. Two drug stocks that I've put out and done videos on, and I want to tie them together and see what's going on with them now. What news is backing them up or slowing them down? If that's something that you're interested, you sit right there. Let's get right into it. The first stock I'm going to talk about is Tonix Pharmaceuticals, TNXP. First story here says that the stock short-term indicators scream buy today. Well, that's one story, that's one opinion, and I said, okay, let's just put that in there. But remember I've said that I thought that Tonix was the only company out there that was looking at fibromyalgia. All right, let's go look at this. Fibromyalgia stock list. So I did a little digging to see what other companies are already out there going after fibromyalgia. Notice what's at the top of the list, TNXP. Right behind it is Zyme, XGN, SYN, and VIRI. Let's take a look and see where those companies stand in regards to the process of coming up with a drug for fibromyalgia. As I'm looking at a website, TNXP, phase 3, as of right now, still at phase 3. Someone posted in a video and said, well, when is it going to go and finish? I don't know as of right now, but it is sitting at phase 3. That's a positive sign. It still needs to go through the further examination by the FDA. Here's ZYNE. I looked, I said, where's fibromyalgia? Oh, there it is. It's sitting at phase 2. So it looks like Tonix is ahead of the game there. AXGN, I don't see anything about fibromyalgia unless that's severe peripheral nerves. If that's the case, then they're also in phase 3, but I don't know what that is. And the last one, SYN, let's go see. Doesn't look like anything on fibromyalgia at this time. So I'm still sitting and stating that TNXP or Tonix Pharmaceutical is ahead of the pack or ahead of the curve in regards to fibromyalgia drug. All right, let's go to the next stock, Senseonics. Senseonics is the creator of the first and only long-term implantable continuous glucose monitoring. I'm a diabetic. I hate poking my fingers. I still think that this is something that's out there that nobody else really has. And people have said that there are other people out there. I haven't really seen that yet. And I'm going to continue to look in regards to that. But with this, the creators of the first and only long-term implantable CGM, I'm all on board with not having always poked my fingers. Now, here's another story on Yahoo. Implied volatility surging for Senseonics stock options at the value of about $4. So that's saying that at that $4 range, it looks like the stock could hit to that range. We'll take a look at that as well. Now, this is the interesting part. This is where it gets a little wacky, wonky. A new company just came out from Japan, PHC Group. That's the parent company of a company called Ascensia, Diabetics or Diabetes Care. With cases of diabetes on the rise every year, early diagnosis as well as effective treatment are more important than ever. And it goes on to talk about this company. I am trying to see where this company links up with Senseonics. Somehow it does, or so I think, and I'm trying to pinpoint where that is. This story just came out today on April 1st. I don't know if this is an April Fool's joke or not, but as this company comes out in regards to diabetic care, and this is a company that's all over the world, going aggressively after diabetic care, but everything that I saw in there didn't tell me anything about a implantable unit. Now, what's hitting me in my mind is, are they in cahoots with Senseonics because Senseonics is the only one out there? This is a global company in regards to diabetes. Could they be collaborating? And I'm still looking to see if that is the case. I've got some more D&D to do in regards to that, but I wanted to bring this to your attention because it just came out today. And then as this company comes out to the Americas, Here's a downgrade. SVB Leerink downgrade Senseonics Holdings to market perform, announces a $3 price target. Interesting how that company, Ascensia, comes out, and on the same day, here on April 1st, Senseonics gets downgraded. That doesn't seem right, sound right. So again, I'm probably going to do another video in updating this as well. So that's the news behind it. I'm really looking at this possible relationship with Ascensia and possibly with Senseonics, and it could be there. It may not be there. I'm going to dig a little deeper. All right, let's take a look at the stocks. Here, as we analyze them, both of these are going to be more on the spectrum of speculative plays. All right, they really are. I like the innovation behind them. I like that Tonix seems to be leading the charge in trying to find a drug for fibromyalgia. As we looked at the other companies that were on the list, Tonix seems to be leading the charge. And in regards to Senseonics, the whole idea of an implantable device to check your blood glucose without having to prick your fingers nearly as much, I think that's innovation as well. The fundamentals on these stocks, because they're more speculative plays, are really not there, and they're not going up in price. Now, I've done a video on both of these, and there probably been some tough times that go along with it. I'm going to graph these stocks. So let's take a look. As you can see, because I've done the videos on them, I still have markings on them. I see that right now on Tonix, the current level of support is sitting at $1.14, but my final line in the sand or LITs is sitting at $1.01. Many of you are still in this. This is the first time I did the video. Since that, the stock has fallen. It's risen after a candlestick formation. Right now it's falling, but it's still settling above the current level of support at $1.14. Now, something else is looking at here. Oversold scenario. By way of stochastics, the stock is almost in oversold territory, which means it's going to have a higher probability of bouncing back up like it did back here. See, the stochastics was in oversold territory. The stock ran. I am still looking at a possible profit target of $2.12, which is at the high back here. All right, but my first level of looking for a possible profit target is going to be sitting at about $1.57. All right, look how many times that stock has stopped at that level. Notice that the oversold almost, and I would really like to see relative timing go back above the value of 1. Let's go look at Senseonics, the same kind of scenario. Sometimes on innovative stocks, it is a hard time to sit through because the innovation has got to catch up. People's got to catch on to it to drive the stock's price higher. But a lot of innovative stocks, you have to hold them low and hope that they ride up. Or if you can't, you need to make a decision for yourself on when to get out. That's why I do give you a line in the sand that if it falls below that price, you probably should consider selling it. My final line in the sand on Senseonics right now is at $2.21. I've got a current level of support at $2.73. It's below that, but this is my line in the sand. I would also like to see relative timing jump back above that value of 1 to show me that the stock is back in an uptrend. And right now, stochastic shows me that it's getting close to that level of being oversold as well. Both of these stocks have been pushed down enough. Looks like they're ready to rebound. And when they do, it might be good buying opportunities, but I think that the innovation is there. So my job here is not to push you in either one of the directions. My job is to give you the news behind the stocks, why I picked the stocks, and give you the good and the bad behind it. The bad is that the stock is going down. If you can't fathom holding on as you're losing money in the stock, by all means, you might want to get out of the stock and wait for a better buying opportunity. If you believe in what these stocks have to offer, then you might want to consider holding them, hoping that the innovation comes up and drives the stock's price higher. So those are follow-ups on both of those stocks as of right now, and we'll see what happens. And as more news comes out, especially on Senseonics, I will do another video. Right now, this video is done, and until the next time, see ya.